Hi guys, my name is Luis Gonzalez and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first YouTube video where I'm explaining things, so bear with me. Some things are gonna go right and some things are gonna go wrong. Probably more things are gonna go wrong, let's face it. But let's hope for some right ones. So today we're gonna be working on this year's score relief contest. To which I picked this short film called I Catch You, which is great. So first off, thanks so much to the QTube for putting this together because it's an amazing competition. And for those of us who entered last year, we are loving it. Keep it up. So first, like I said, I picked the short film I Catch You. So the first thing first, I watched it few times, more than a few times, just by itself to understand what it's about and to start maybe getting in the right groove for what we're going here for. So watch it a first time, a second time, third time, and maybe ideas started coming, but I think it's very important to watch it a few times just to understand it right. So first things first, we watch the thing.
I catch you. I not afraid of you, Mr. Man. I not afraid of your devout ignorance.
So after watching it a few times, my biggest question is, what the hell is he talking about? Is he Mr. Man? Is he talking to Mr. Man? Who is Mr. Man? Is Mr. Man a man? Or is Mr. Man a woman? Like, what the hell is he talking about? So I had to dig deeper. Brian Waters, my friend. What's up, man? My man BR to the INN Waters. It's with a Y? Brian with a Y? Are you sure? Oh, yeah. Sorry, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, sir. Never mind. Anyways, so Brian, tell me, what the hell is this guy talking about? Please tell me, give me a hint. So after doing some research, obviously, Brian, come on, man. I can't understand him. I'm sorry, I'm not good with accents or whatever. I just can't understand him. What's he talking about? I give up. So after that, I started understanding a little bit of what he was talking about. So ideas started flowing right away. But first, in Logic, I always like to make markers to where everything goes, right? So my idea was to divide this first part as the first act, because it's obviously divided in 3 parts, right? What? It's divided in 3 parts? What 3 parts, man? It's only like 3 minutes. Okay, sir. Yeah, sorry, sir. So first I started with my markers to start with recordings and stuff. So the first act starts right there, where it is. Then the second act is right here.
Your mother's milk bitter in your mouth of deception and lies.
To me, that was obviously the second act. And then the third act, here.
What am I me now, Mr. Man? My roots replanted and watered with...
So those are the obvious the obvious divisions of the 3 acts. There's different tones to each act. And I'm just calling it act for something, like if it was a play. But yeah, there's different tones to it, each different act. So the music had to go with it. So anyways, the first idea I had was basically by looking at this guy. For some reason, I got the idea of a cello playing like this arpeggio. Because I don't know, maybe because I look at him and he looks like he just came out of playing like a cello gig and he didn't get paid or something. Where is my money, Mr. Man? So I look at Mr. Man and I started thinking about this. For some. So that was my original idea, right? It's not an ostinato. Is it? Is it an ostinato? I promised myself I wouldn't do another ostinato, man. Mr. Waters, yeah. Are like ostinatos okay? So I started recording that idea right away. After that, I wanted like this low thing going on, you know, like a low bass. So I found this and this basically goes from the start to the end of the whole thing. So I'm playing this, and with my mod wheel I'm evolving it. So first it starts like this, then I keep moving it slowly, like super slowly, as you can see there, and by the end it's sounding like so I for some reason I love the idea to have that from start to end, like one cohesive idea. Even though it's divided in 3 acts, I wanted it to be the whole thing, like one cohesive idea. At first I really wanted to do like all sound design on this thing, because it's so awesome. This short, it's so good for that. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna do a lot of sound design. It's gonna sound great. But for some reason, as I started watching it and I kept getting this cello melody, I just couldn't get out. I had to do it. I had to do it. I'm sorry, Brian. So since I wanted some elements there of sound design, I went ahead and looked for sounds that I really wanted to put in certain spots where he's either sounding threatening or something sounding like cringy, like this part, for example.
Make you a big man in your people eye.
And it goes throughout the whole thing. And I added throughout the thing, I added a lot of low hits, which I love, you know, because I love those low hits. So all together, it sounded something like this.
I not afraid of you, Mr. Man. I not afraid of your devout ignorance.
So once my first act was done with this idea in A minor, I was thinking, what should I do for the second act? I really wanted to keep the beat going. So I changed the harmony there. It's not a big change, but what I did is go from A minor just to F major for a bit, and then going back to A minor, and then E major dominant, and then repeat that. But since I needed something else to make, because I really wanted to stand out that this was a different section, I added cello solo. So in this part, we got these strings going on. So I had to change it a bit because the tone definitely changed in this part. What he's saying and what he's saying about Mr. Man is changing. So it had to change a bit. So I thought the cello solo was good for that. So it was just very simple cello solo, because I didn't want to get on top of the dialogue, you know. So that's that. So for the third act, I changed two things. The cello stops, the legato cello stops, and I needed something else because again, his tone changes again. So what he's saying and what he's talking about is a bit more powerful, more emotional. So I had to go a little bit bigger and a little bit, more in your face. So what I changed first again was a bit of the harmony of the original cello, because to me what's driving this whole thing, it's always the cello. It's the most important thing to me in this, the cello spiccato. So I went from, this is like in between the second and third act, because it's sort of going from like a menacing part to more like I don't want to say, definitely not happier, but definitely more positive. He's more engaged, I think. So the whole third act starts on A minor and then goes to F, and then goes to G major, and then goes to A minor again. And also I wanted like a little bit more of orchestration there, so I added the violas, and the violas are also playing the spiccato, which at first I didn't think I wanted, but then I added them and I was like, okay, I like this, which ended up sounding like this. Which to me it sounds great with those violas not playing like on top of the cellos. It just sounds great. I promised myself I wouldn't do ostinatos, and here I am again.
It's not an ostinato.
Sorry, Brian. Sorry, film scoring community. So once I keep watching the third act, and it's changing the tone a lot. He's not as menacing towards Mr. Man as he is. I mean, he is, but he's a little bit more positive about himself and he's been reborn and all that. So I added this violin solo on top of the string. I love this sound. And I didn't want it to be too busy because I also didn't want it to get in the way of the dialogue. So here's now the violin part at the end with the combined host string ensemble. So that's the idea. That I developed that idea, and
I catch you. I not afraid of you, Mr. Man. I not afraid of your devout ignorance. Think it make you special? Make you a big man in your people eye? You is a duppy now, hiding in nothing but flesh and bones. You never should assume the bad man swagger save you. Your mother's milk bit on your mouth of deception and lies. Mr. Man, she never heard you. She never see you. So you never know you must learn to reach inward, to move forward, to know, to grow. Your heart never beat with a rhythm of kindness, as no lullaby sung in your ear, to swallow you with a sweet and gentle refrain. Your shadow moves to wear a mask, fi prey on and mock other soul, broke from within them chest. What am I me now, Mr. Man? My roots replanted and watered with hope and blooming in life lessons granted. My rebirth is now center stage to your demise. You believe you rule and conquer, herding a Union Jack. But the truth is, I am here. I am one of the good ones. And I rise, oh yes, Mr. W.E. I rise.
So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first video. Thanks for being patient because I have no idea what I'm doing. I know I'm supposed to leave a subscribe button somewhere here, so please click subscribe and like or dislike. You're entitled to disliking this. So again, a big thanks to Brian Waters and the QTubes team. This year is gonna be amazing, so I'm gonna wish everyone the best of luck. So remember to donate to this year's fundraiser in place of war. I'll leave a link in the description, and I really hope we accomplish our goal of 30,000, or let's just hope for a lot more. So Thanks, guys. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but click that. I can't even say it because I've never said it. Click that subscribe button. Wow. Yeah, that's how you say it. Click that. Click that. You know, click that. Brian. What's up, Brian? Yeah, man. I just finished. What am I supposed to do now?